Okay, good morning. We're making elk steak for breakfast today. We have some chuck steak from Braden's December cow elk, and we're going to show you how to make steak bites. So I've got my helper, Riley, and our dog, Rusty. You'll hear him whining in the background because he absolutely loves raw steak trimmings. So he's just waiting his turn. I'm going to hand it over to Riley, and let's get started. So first thing we do is I'm very selective on the meat, so we cut out all the, like basically any of the silver skin, tendon, tissue, whatever it is. We cut out all that and just use like really good looking pieces, bite-sized chunks of steak we'll pan fry here in a bit. But all this tissue here, I'm not the best with a knife, so you'll see here, but we're gonna cut this out. This one's a really fun one. This is a chuck steak, so it has all kinds of weird curvature to that meat, but basically I'll just trim all of that off. I could probably get a little bit of meat off there, but the dogs absolutely love that stuff, so we're going to share with them. They'll have a good breakfast as well. All right, now that we have our meat trimmed up, we're going to give the share to the doggies.
And maybe just a tiny bit. Hold on.
It doesn't even make it to the bowl. Allie loves this stuff. Good girl. Okay, so now that it's all cut up into the bite-sized pieces, we have some extra virgin olive oil in the pan, like medium high, letting that heat up. Got some type of garlic salt ready to go. Johnny's seasoning's my go-to, and just regular flour. We've tried eggs for battering them, and just kind of like the plain old flour the best. Nice and simple. So what I'm gonna do is get a little bit of breading on, a little bit of flour on them. This takes the longest part, but I can sit here and do this while the pan's heating up. And we're gonna get those. Probably take 2 batches in the frying pan. There's a lot here, but we've got, what, 8 people to feed today. So anyway, we'll get a couple batches ready to go and show you how to cook it here in a second. Okay, now that these are all ready, looks like the pan's good and hot. We're just to make sure. Oh yeah. Throw them in there when they're ready to start frying up. Okay, now that's in the frying pan. We're gonna season this side. We'll flip it over here in a few minutes and season the other side too, but like lots of Johnny's and a little bit of garlic salt. All right, let that cook. Okay, we're gonna check them, see how they're looking. Yeah, starting to fry up nicely. Now start flipping them over in the pan. Make sure the other side gets nicely brown too. Okay, now we're just gonna keep stirring them on occasion. Try to get them all nicely brown on all sides. You can see they're still not quite finished yet. I like to get them just past that point where there's the red disappears. So, and the kids just eat them up like crazy then. So, just a couple more minutes. All right, now that these are all nicely fried up, we are going to drain them, pull them out of the pan. You can see there's a lot of oil in here. It's because I'm doing a second batch. You don't normally have to use quite that much oil, but got a little slotted spoon so I can get them out, drain them a little bit. I'm going to throw them in the oven here just to keep them warm. 170 while we're cooking the next batch. We've got some waffle fries cooking in the air fryer and some of our farm fresh eggs from our backyard to go with these. And then Riley's going to make some toast. So
Yeah.
just about done with the first batch. On to batch number 2. All right, here's the final product. Elk steak eggs, some waffle fries or hash browns, toast, and a happy kid. Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
All right.